My hope is that by sharing this summary that chapter leaders will find this information helpful as they continue their efforts to make their chapters even more successful. Attribute 1, director capability. First, it is best practice to have at least 2 people who are directors, a primary director and an assistant director. Those directors should have musical knowledge and ability that is at least a step ahead of the current level of the chorus. They should have directing skills that clearly communicate the feelings and emotion of the songs. They should be able to effectively communicate with singers that have a broad range of musical ability. And they should have communication and leadership skills that reinforce the direction and culture of the chapter. Attribute 2, choice of music. The directors and music team should select music that fits the capability of the chorus. The song should be familiar, accessible, and fun for both the chorus and their audiences. And of course, the song should not be offensive to members or audiences. Attribute 3, community involvement. The chorus should schedule performances in their local community at a frequency desired by the majority of the chorus. These performances could include annual shows, Christmas shows, singing Valentines, conventions, contests, and other special community events. The chapter should also look to engage with other community organizations that have similar objectives as the chorus. This will help lead to more community awareness and opportunities for additional performances. And lastly, the chapter should consider partnering with local charities that provide a philanthropic outlet for the chapter. Attribute 4, chapter culture. Each chapter should provide a welcoming and supportive culture. It is important that the administrative tasks are shared by many members working in teams. The culture should be that each member respects the diversity of all members. And for most chapters, they should recognize the importance of average singers to the overall success of the chorus. Attribute 5, fellowship and family. Actually, an outgrowth of chapter culture is the recognition that the human connections that develop from being part of the chapter are very important and that members become like extended family. Chapters should continue to nurture the fellowship and family aspects of their chapter. Attribute 6, financial health. Each chapter should have solid financial management. They should balance revenue and expenses and share basic financial results and reports with chapter members. Attribute 7, quartets and small ensembles. The chapter should encourage and support quartets and VLQs. Time should be reserved for quartets and VLQs at most rehearsals to share a song or two. And it is important that members are not forced to participate in quartets if they don't feel they are ready. Helping quartets improve, in turn, helps the chorus improve. And then the cycle repeats itself at an even higher level. And lastly, attribute 8, chapter leadership. As you probably anticipated, chapter leadership is critically important to the success of chapters. Here are several key aspects that leaders are responsible for. Growth. Seeking ways to grow membership. Those organizations that aren't growing are dying. Vision. Develop and articulate the future vision of the chapter to enthuse current members and attract new members. Goals. Continue to have short, medium, and long-range goals to provide focus and meaning to rehearsals, coaching, and overall continuous improvement. And be sure to share these goals with all members. Enthusiasm. Share genuine enthusiasm for the positive aspects of the chapter, and in a realistic manner, communicate how challenges can be met and overcome. Planning. Ensure both administrative and musical plans are in place and implemented so the organization can meet its goals, culture, and vision. Governance and compliance. Ensure that the ethics and moral behavior of the members and leaders of the chapter are in keeping with our code of conduct, and that all reporting required by BHS is completed in an accurate and timely manner. As you consider how best to use this information for your chapter, one option would be to develop a chapter scorecard to help identify which attributes are strengths and which need attention. Then develop specific action plans that will help continue those activities that are working well, plus new actions to improve those areas that don't score as high. Again, I hope that you find value in these concepts and feel free to reach out to me if you have questions. Thanks and good luck in your efforts to make your chapter even more successful.